Welcome to the Iron Fam channel. Sit back, enjoy the adventures. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This episode is more or less of explaining to you guys what our channel is going to be about. So clearly you can tell by the first episode. We're going to be basically rebuilding the 04 CBR 600 F4i. So we're going to be doing that on this channel. We're going to be, having a good time. We'll do, family functions, and adult functions. So basically something for everybody. I don't edit a lot, so whatever I say, how I say, that's basically it. That's just, I don't like to edit so much. But obviously you'll tell that I kind of do edit a little bit, but not a lot, especially the way I talk. You can kind of tell. But basically the background of me and my family, or specifically me, I was in the military for 9 years. I recently got out in 2020, and it has been a rocky start to the civilian life for the last couple of years. That's for sure. We'll get them in a minute.
No, we're going inside.
No, you're not going inside.
No, we are going inside.
Oh, inside the house?
No.
No, you're not going inside the hot tub yet.
No, it's when
So we just
we can get some.
filled the hot tub. The hot tub's been actually sitting for like 2 years. And the girls, since, they're 5, 7, and 10, going to be 5, 6, and 10. But Alana's birthday, our 6-year-old, her birthday is July 4th. American baby. But her birthday obviously is coming up. And then our oldest one, that's 10, her birthday is in September. Obviously we'll do a huge, not huge, but pretty okay party, I guess, for them. Go inside then. God. Anybody that has kids, they know pains in the butt.
It's cool. Hi, welcome back to the channel.
So back to story time. So I was in the Army for 8 or 9 years. I got out, and I'm originally from central New York, so I was planning on getting out anyways towards the end. I've had both my feet surgery on. I had knee surgery. I got a slip disc in my lower back. The Army did a pretty good number on me, but I was infantry. I've deployed one time to Afghanistan. That is an experience and a half. For an example, the other day, me and my wife Domino, we went to Burger King, and there is a shit truck pumping out their septic, or their I don't know, their must be they had a clog or something. But they and it was literally right next to the drive-through window. And she's like, oh my God, it's so gross. It smells so bad. I'm like, right there is what Afghanistan smelled like. blankets smell bad. And just, if I can find, I'll have some of my buddies that I sent, because I got a GoPro when I was over there, and I had them, or I recorded a lot of the stuff that we've seen and done, and if I can get one of them to send me the video back, then maybe I'll put some clips in somewhere down the line and show you guys a little bit of Afghanistan. But so got out, or I was stationed at Fort Campbell for 5 years. Planned on getting out. So like I said, I'm originally from central New York and in the Finger Lakes area. And well, since I knew I was getting out, I got stationed up at Watertown, up at Fort Drum. I absolutely loved it. A lot of people bitch about the place, or complain. I liked it. I'm basically from the area, so I can easily go home within not even a 2-hour drive. So I was stationed there within 5 months-ish. That's when I deployed. Then we got out, or I got out. Well, basically, that's right, we, because me being in the military, like, civilians really don't understand. We can explain it over and over and over again. People just really don't don't understand the stuff that we go through or went through. Like they said, like people, oh, it's gotta be hard, him deploying for 9 months, or I mean, I got 3 daughters and I got 3 German Shepherds. So imagine having a job, taking care of 3 little girls and then 3 German Shepherds. And when we were up in Watertown, we had basically a 2-story house with 5 acres of land. So she had to take care of that, also. So, and then she had to keep it together, for the girls, because there's been plenty of nights that the girls would be crying that they want me. So that's just like deployment. Like, that's not including, my trips to Louisiana to do training events for a month at a time, or being in the field for a week, 2 weeks, up to a month. Especially when I come back and I'm like, we didn't do shit for the first week. But anyways, so it was very hard on her and the girls as well. And again, people will sit there and be like, oh, I can't imagine, or I kind of understand. No, you don't. You don't. But I'll do it all over again. I loved every moment of it. There's a lot of times where, God, I gotta get my bike. But anyways, there's a lot of times that, it tested my character, tested my mental strength, and that's the part that I liked. Plus, you meet great people in the military, people that will give their shirts off their backs for you. Knock it off. It is insane. When they say that it takes a village to not be completely successful, but to be, balanced in your life, the military, you never find anything like it. I don't care if it's your regular family, doesn't matter. They literally, I had a buddy that I could be like, what do you want? I had a buddy, or not had, I still have a buddy. I consider him, you know, a brother. But I could literally be like, hey man, you know, tight spot. Can I borrow like, you know, $500? I'm just throwing money, I'm just throwing numbers out. I'm like, can we borrow like $500? Groceries, you know, clothes, you know, for the girls, or gas, like, or just be like, hey, can I, need to get a haircut, but, be like, hey, can I have $25, $50 for gas for the week? And he would literally be like, yo, bro, he goes, I got you. He goes, take your time, pay me back. He goes, not a problem. And there's more people like that in the military than civilians. Oh my God, you'd be like, hey, can I borrow $1 so I can go to get a candy bar? And they'd be like, psh, I better get $2 back. Like, civilians blow my mind. It's insane. Oh my God, that is pretty. So needless to say, once I got out of the military, yeah, it was awesome. Freaking, I don't have the stress or the responsibilities that I had in the military. I was in charge of at least nine soldiers at most of the time, especially on deployment. But like, you are responsible for hygiene, the way their rooms look, their appearance, you know, obviously that goes with hygiene, but their appearance, shaved, you know, the way their PC looked, their uniform looked, the money that they used to buy, you know, if they wanted to buy food or buy a car, like, we had to be advisors and in that aspect of it also, because you gotta think, there's, you know, I had a couple soldiers that are like 17, 18 years old that literally graduated from high school and like within a week go to basic training. So like, you literally are being like, my nickname up in Watertown was Dad, basically, you know, old man, dad, whatever. But they knew I would whip their ass. But anyways, and if they've seen this video, they're probably laughing right now. But and they're good kids, they're good guys. Like I said, you can't. They're just military and civilians. Just sometimes I really regret getting out. But then I think about the girls, and I think about the stress that it put on my family and all, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, you got your BAH, BAS, plus your pay and stuff like that, but it's not worth it. And it's not, and honestly, it's not even worth the money, or the money wasn't even a lot. Like, it was bare minimum. Again, that's why I said, you know, sometimes you had to ask for help. Why? A bug. There's gonna be the bug since you open up the thing. So swish it out.
That's right in here. Swish it out.
Yeah, there you go. Freaking ants. But so I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel, and because I don't know, I always thought it would be fun. And as much as I seem quiet when I'm around people, I mean, mostly the reason why I'm quiet around people is because I'm watching, I'm observing, I'm reading their body languages, I'm reading, you know, all that kind of stuff that I've been taught for so many years to do. It's just the way I am now. Like, a lot of people think I'm an asshole. It is what it is. But So I started a YouTube channel when I was up in Watertown, and it was just crazy being in the military and the process of getting out, everything that was going on. So I stopped doing it. Well, now everything is changing, and I think this would be the best time to start up this channel. So anyways, I'm up in Watertown, and the market for housing, because we're renting our house, by the way, the housing freaking skyrocketed. Well, our landlord was like, it's time to sell. He was like, because we were going to buy it, he goes, time's up, because, credit score, it's so hard to build, especially when you're in the military, and, you're not getting paid that much, and, sometimes you had to let certain bills slip so that you could pay rent and stuff. I mean, we're paying $1,700 for rent up there. My BAH and stuff like that was only, I think it was only 13. So we had, it was hard. What? Just hold on a second. So, then, Domino worked at Olive Garden, which she wasn't making there. She made good friends there, but she didn't make crap. So, sometimes we had to do what we had to do, put it that way. So they ended up selling the house, and everybody obviously knows. I don't care if you're from California, if you're from freaking Oregon, Florida, Texas, doesn't matter. You got 3 dogs trying to rent a place. It's not going to happen. People don't want big dogs in their house that they're renting out to people. Too big of a risk so they don't go to the bathroom and stuff. I mean, my dogs, if you go to my Instagram, which is in the comment, the description below, I think, like I said, I'm still kind of learning how to do that kind of stuff, but go to that, and my early pictures, I have my 3 dogs literally sitting in a row in front of me waiting for their treat and stuff. I can snap my fingers and they would be all right there at my hip. So they're pretty well trained and pretty well disciplined for the most part. So people see German Shepherds and they see big dog. So what we had to do was my mother-in-law, God bless her, she took the dogs for a little while, and we had to move in with my father-in-law to basically figure shit out. And we had all of our stuff up in Watertown in a storage unit, and we were down here. It's a town called Waterloo. Like I said, it's in the Finger Lakes. Once I get on a motorcycle, I'll put the GoPro on my helmet, and I'll do clips of showing a little bit of the birth of Memorial Day. But anyways, so we moved all of our stuff down here. I mean, we lived out of suitcases for months, and we were trying every day. We would sit down at the dinner table, dining room table, whatever you want to call it, and look for apartments, look for houses that are for rent, the whole 9 yards, just to get our own place. So we're having a hell of a time. And then my mother-in-law was like, hey, obviously it's just like, everybody knows dogs, they have high anxiety sometimes, especially if you're away from family. So when our dogs were up there with her, at first they were fine, but then they started, acting up because obviously they were starting to feel, oh, my family ain't coming back. So she's like, hey, you guys gotta get the dogs. Plus, my sister-in-law, she has, I can't remember what they're called, but they're small, and she wanted her dogs back. And so we, on my father-in-law's property, there's a trailer. It's a single wide trailer. What? So just get a snack. And he was using it for storage. So the lady that owned it, before she passed away, she signed it over to him. And so he was like, he used it basically for storage. He was like, hey, you guys, I see that you guys are trying. I see that you guys are busting your ass trying to, get out on your own. And he's like, for now, for, a short period, not short period of time, but for, the time that you guys need, hey, I got, he took me over to the trailer, he goes, and I will post some pictures, to show you what the trailer looked like before. It was bad. But he was like, hey, if you want to take on the challenge, because I'm pretty, hands-on and everything, he was like, you guys can live in the trailer as long as you need till you guys find your own place. So we did. I said, you got it, because, we had to get our dogs back. We had to, we had to do it. No, not yet. So I did. And we went through, because it has a septic tank and it has a well. We went through the electric throughout the house. I ripped out all the carpets and ripped out pretty much everything. We did the walls. I put in new flooring. If there's any leaks throughout the waters, from the well to the trailer, I fixed that. I went from one end to the other, and now it's really nice. It doesn't even look like the same trailer. Like, as many people that has been in this trailer, they saw what it looked like before and now. Okay. And then they go in there now and they're like, this doesn't even look like the same trailer at all. Not even close. So that kind of made me feel pretty good. But we are still, obviously on the hunt of our own house. So that's another reason why I wanted to, start this channel, was so that you guys can see where we are starting at and where we're going to be. Because I am a personal trainer. I have my own clothing. It's not really a clothing line, but it's an athletic line. Gym wear, I guess you can say. Gym bags, gym hats, shirts, tanks, hoodies. Doing a vlog, I guess. Hold on. So I do that. Domino is certified in microblading, so she's able to do that. She works at a restaurant called Kindred Fare, which is an amazing restaurant, by the way. And I'm going to be, so I worked at a job that I thought I was going to like. It was working with veterans, but then I wouldn't be able to sit at a desk. So plus at the time, I was getting a lot of messages for personal training. So I was like, you know, I'm going to put all my eggs in the basket of personal training, which I still do, or still have. Not a lot of people is bitten on it though. Like they ask a lot, and they ask, but they basically they want it for free. Because as soon as I mentioned, you know, I ask them all the questions, and then I'd be like, okay, well, the part that I hate, here we go. And I'd be like, well, this is how much it's going to be. And they're like, sounds great, but I'll get back to you. And they never do. So the ones that, what? You're not going in the hot tub right now. You might as well just go inside because you look cold. So, so I got that going. Let's see. So again, that's another. I think this is a great opportunity to build because of the, you know, start from here, and you know, you guys can see where we head. And then we got, you know, I want to. So I've been watching Jaret basically since the beginning. He caught my eye because I've always wanted a motorcycle, and he had a Gixxer 600, and I think I watched a couple of episodes of it, and then it was him riding around, and then I bought my 2013 Gixxer 750, and so I think that's basically where it started with me watching him. Well, anyways, he does custom builds on Ducatis, BMW. Right now he's doing a Yamaha R1M. He's doing one of those. Maybe in the future, I don't know. He's doing BMW. I guess you're gonna have to check it out on his page. I'll put his, you know, description or his link in the description as well. But he, you know, he does that. Well, I've always, you know, I like working with my hands, so working on cars and bikes and stuff like that, I enjoy doing. Well, that's why I've always had the Honda. I've had the Honda for a few years now, and so I'm gonna use that to start with. I'm gonna put in my PayPal account in the description. If you feel generous and you want to donate some money to help out with a build, I would very appreciate it. But I kind of want to take his concept later on, but I want to do it with cars. I want to take cars and do a custom build and raffle them off like he does with the bikes. Because, you know, he used the Patreon page. You put so much money in for the raffle, and then at the end of the build, they raffle it off to, you know, a winner. So I would like to do that with like cars, a truck, you know, just a bunch of different vehicles. So I figured I would start with the Honda and see where it goes, you know, see where it takes me. But then I also want to include my family and stuff, because I am a huge family person, and I want to, you know, vlog with, you know, doing stuff with them, with dogs, you know, with the wife, friends, you know, stuff like that. So basically that's the background of, you know, the reason why I'm doing this, you know, the little stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy my videos and what my family has to offer, and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the the notification, the bell, so that you guys know when we post videos. And hopefully we are exciting enough. Hopefully you enjoy us working on, or me working on, you know, the bike or the car or whatever I'm working on or whatever, or you know, our nightlife when we have friends over. I mean, we have a 7-person hot tub, like I said, that hasn't been used in a while. There we go. That we haven't used in a while, so we're eager to get into it and, you know, have some drinks and have a good time. And 4th of July is coming up. School is going to be out, so there's going to be a lot of stuff going to be going on. So hopefully you guys stick around and, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification so you can see what's going on when I drop some stuff. My Instagram's link is going to be in the description. I'll put Jaret's also in there, and so you can hop over to his channel if you haven't already, and see ya.